Hi, my name's Nick Tann and welcome to my Fresh Music Fix. Artists from around the world send me their music. I choose the songs I like the best and put them in a podcast to share with you. This is episode 15. I'm playing tunes from Star Wheel Press, Soft Cotton County, Pomona, but I'm going to start off with She Won, Him Too, Moving Parts, and you are going to love it. Hello, welcome to episode 15. That was She Won, Him Too. I'm not too keen on the name because I have to sort of like check that it's the right thing. I've got it written on various bits of paper in front of me for various reasons. I'm like, oh right, She Won, Him Too. I don't really know what it means. It's probably something, but I'm not that keen on the name. But I love the track. It says on the blurb, and they're from Cleveland, Ohio, by the way, just in case you were wondering, that they wanted to get an 80s song with a modern twist. I don't know if it's got a modern twist. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how modern it is. I bloody love it. Don't get me wrong. I bloody love it. And I was thinking as I was listening to it that, you know, I was actually out last night walking around town, and someone was having some sort of 80s disco somewhere. It was the rugby club, and I thought, oh, they got all that old stuff. And what is it in this country that we want to hang on to all this old stuff? We want to hang on to it. We want to hang on to those memories of the 80s. If we'd put this on last night, it would have been a completely different affair in this country. I reckon in the States or in other countries in the world that they would have this sort of music playing and people dancing to it and people getting into the vibe of it all. But I don't know about this country and music. It's weird. The UK and music's a weird one. Honestly, I'm looking at some of the venues. I know this might turn into a rant because I'm on my own this week. There's no one here to hold me back, so God help you. There's something about this going out on a Saturday night, and lots of people do still. Lots of people do go out and listen to music. Not many young people, and I mean for young people, read anybody under 30. Not anybody. Lots of people under 30. They don't go out to music. They don't engage in music that way. It's older people that go to listen to music, but in this country, I can only talk about this country. You can, if you're going to go out, it's like we've got to know exactly what to expect because we don't want to make it. We don't want to take a chance. We don't want to take a risk on listening to something that we don't like. So I don't know if that actually happens. Have you gone out somewhere expect to listen to some new music and thought, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that? I mean, I've done that with loads of bands, but not new bands so much. And I would have loved to have gone out to see a band like that last night. I might have even danced. Do you know what I mean? I might have nodded my head. Might have tapped my foot. I don't know what I would have done. But I really, really, really like that. That's Carrie Bishop and Evan Nove. Yeah, I love that track. It's got everything for me. They say that they love Pet Shop Boys. If you know me, if you listened to the show before, I'm not a big fan of Pet Shop Boys. I think that to me that reaches parts of me that Pet Shop Boys just do not, and I love it. So anyway, let's have the next track. The next track is Star Wheel Press, and I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on today. Not an awful lot, but I'll tell you after this. Have a listen.
In the car of an evening, putting on songs that we don't know the words to, singing anyway cause it's fun and we're feeling okay. The sun is bright but it's lying low when the visor's on the side of the window. Everything in life is not going as well as it could, and it's okay and it's alright. We're gonna sing anyway. Bleached-eyed eyes and funny dots right there. You beside me with your long dark hair. Everything is going like we don't even have cares. There's a smile on your face as you remember the place we first met and the kids used to play. I would dance and you would sing and seesaw. And it's okay, it's alright. Gonna sing anyway. Drive away from this.
Sun's bright but it's lying low. Lights on the side of the window. Everything in life's not going as well as it
It's alright, gonna sing anyway. Maybe your life hasn't met your dreams, but I can see that there's fresh cream on the cake that you made with butter, eggs and love. And I'm running on empty, there's no petrol in the tank, and I need to find some money cause there's none in the bank. Definitely need snacks like crisps and juice and sweets. And it's okay, and it's alright. We're gonna sing anyway. Drive away from this.
Sun's bright but it's lying low. Lights on the side of the window. Everything in life's not going as well as it could.
what? I fell in love with that about halfway through. I was listening to it and I was thinking, oh, guys, this is quite nice. I quite like this. It's one of those songs. It's like I call it in my head a list song, and that's not meaning to mug it off. It is more than that. I think the reason I think of it as a list song because it's got a bit of the Bare Naked Ladies about it. That's what I think it is. And Bare Naked Ladies would do a song like that, and they go dang digga 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 dunga digga 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 digga, and after a while it would become quite machine-like. But they didn't do that. I thought they might be American at first. When you first hear it, it kicks off as being American. But they're not. They're from Perthshire. They're from the Highlands of Scotland. I don't know what accent that was. That wasn't an anything accent, that was. That was a nothing. That was a, I hope this one will do. So yeah, Craig sent me that. And I bloody love it. I'm not too sure about the breakdowns in the middle. I think there might have been a couple too many. A little solo would have been nice. I'd like to solo. The backing vocals were beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But it's nearly perfect in my eyes. It's nearly perfect. The breakdowns were a bit like, oh, we've got a breakdown here. We're just going to have the bass playing this bass thing. But I'm a musician. That's what I'm thinking. But the rest of it, I loved it. His vocals, Craig, your vocals are just gorgeous, man. And you know the bits I mean. Those bits, those little Bernie bits, those little Bernie fizzy bits, they're gorgeous. So I will tell you that I will do some research. So while you're listening to these tracks, if you look at the show notes, then they'll tell you where these bands are playing and what they're doing and how to get in touch with them, how to follow them, all that kind of malarkey. So this show today is a little bit like what I used to do in a few years ago when I used to do shows on my own. I'm listening to it live. So what happens is I put the shows together, the music together, in advance. So this is show 15. So I chose the music for this one about 4 weeks ago. I put it together in a little Logic project with all the tracks there, and then I leave it. And hang on a minute, done it. Let me just mute that little button there. And then when it comes to the day, as in today, the music's all there for me. I've got all the songs there. So all I do is go through it. So this is the last of the ones that I've put together. So after this, I will spend the next couple of days putting the next 4 or 5 together. And there's some great tracks coming up as well. There's some lovely tracks today. These are really we always say, I think we play the best music, and you'll always find something on here. So yes, there's some really great tracks coming up. But I'm listening to this live. So sometimes I want to do it with Chris. Or I did it with Dolphin Feathers last week. I'd already heard the tracks. We'd listened to the tracks before, and then we go into the show, start recording it, and we've kind of heard it. So we're just listening. We're just listening tops and tails of the songs, and then we come out and go, oh yeah, that was this one. We like this one. This is the blah 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 blah. But this one is coming out, and I haven't heard these tracks for about 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm listening to them almost for the first time, a little bit like yourself. But yeah, oh God, I love that track. Anyway, let's have a listen to this. This is Soft Cotton County. God, I said it without even thinking about it. That was good. I played them a few weeks ago, and they sent me their album, which I played on my record player. I got a couple of weeks ago. It's a gorgeous album. If you like this music, then I'll put some links up. Don't forget. Show notes. I'll put the show notes up, and you can see where you can buy the record from, because I bought it and it's lovely. So anyway, this is Soft Cotton County, and what's the track called? Blue on Blue. You're gonna love it.
What she said. You're an aerodrome in winter. It's never safe to land. Never gonna be a space center. You have to understand. Blue on blue, you're not
Lovely. Lovely. What a great track that is. That is Blue on Blue by Soft Cotton Candy. I think I prefer that to Coward of the... There was another one. It wasn't Coward of the County. Oh, Coward of the Country Fair. That's what it was. Coward of the Country. He was the coward of the county. Imagine doing that in that sort of way. It's probably it's a very, very English track, isn't it? I think. Shearer Fox on vocals there. Andy Coombs on other things. Keyboards, guitar. There's no guitars. Was there a guitar there? Oh, there was a little bit, wasn't there? Yeah, lovely, beautiful track. What more can I say? I love it. I can just drift off to it. Right, so we're going to finish with this. This is. Hang on, let me find a bit of paper. Oh yeah, this is Pomona, and this is Saga. This is quite gorgeous. You will love this.
Eating porno, reading porno, educational self-life-stuff feeds. Misjudgment is man's greatest enemy. A deafening silence, a cynical gaze, a cold hard 1,000 volts gone to waste. My trust is my undismayed. Now reload, retry, pick yourself up. The ambiguity of failure is the line of sanity. Step it lightly, refrain from judgment. This is where we are. This is my saga. Dissonant by default, a series of regrets, a series of things I expect. C'est la balade de mon esprit. Now reload, retry, pick yourself up. The ambiguity of failure is the line of sanity. Step it lightly, refrain from judgment. This is where we are. This is my saga. This is where we are. This is my saga. This is where we are. This is my saga.
That was gorgeous. Why did that word block start at the end? Hang on. Was that all the way through? I'm not too sure if that was all the way through. Was that just at the end? Is that what they call an Easter egg? I don't know. That was Pomona and Saga. They're a Manchester art band. No, they're art. I'm all excited. Let me calm down. They're a Manchester art punk band. I love it. Fantastic. The guitar, everything's so tight and beautiful. And that's what I love about it. It was just lovely. There's a I don't know what that bit is. It reminded me of Matt Stevens. Matt, do you still listen to this show? Do you still listen out there? What do you reckon? I'd love it if Matt had heard that. I might ping him a little message to say listen to this and listen to this track, because there's a bit there they got dang 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 dang. I don't know what it is. What would it do? It'd be like da, da. Sorry, there's too many guitars in here. Oh yeah, it goes to the minor. That's what it is, because it's the yeah. All right, everybody, you can return to your seats. You're all perfectly safe now. Yeah, I love that track. They got a four track EP coming out later on this year. Let me have a quick look. They sent me all this stuff. I haven't looked at it. I looked at it just then, and it came up with some sort of word thingy. I'll have a look at it later on when I write up the the show notes. Have I mentioned the show? Oh, I have mentioned the show notes. Okay. Right. So it's quite an exciting week for me because I'm going to be listening to some more tracks for the next few podcasts. I'm also going to be delving into LinkedIn because I've got a few projects I want to do, a few new projects, and I'm just thinking, I don't know anything about. What am I going to do about it? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? And my wife is very big. No, she's not very big. She's not very big at all. My wife is a big fan of LinkedIn, and she's said to me, why don't you go on LinkedIn and do this? So I'm going to be going on to LinkedIn. So if you're on LinkedIn, link with me. Well, actually, you haven't got a link with me. If you're in a band, you might want to, because I'm going to be doing this properly. Because I'm slowly. I'm not saying I'm leaving Facebook. Because I need to sort of like have a presence on Facebook for some other businesses that I do. But I'm slowly but surely deleting myself from various groups and organisations because it really does mess with your algorithm. And there's nothing like a bad algorithm, especially when you can't help yourself and you read the comment. Don't read the comments. If you want a good day, don't read the comments. Anyway. I'm looking forward to next week, and who knows who will be in the studio then. It might be me alone again. I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, thanks all for coming along, and I love you all. Goodbye.